What is going on, everybody? Got Dreamxeater here back with another first to 5 here on MKX. Today we've got LaoVenanT versus Tekaruzute. We've seen Tekaruzute on here before, and this is going to be our first time seeing LaoVenanT. Got some ideas about who LaoVenanT is going to be playing, and they have been confirmed. We got Lao coming out first, and a little bit of Raiden action, so silly hat showdown. Going to be throwing it down in the Quan Chi Fortress. Let's go.
Round 1, fight.
And right off the bat, instant air dive kick. The orbiting hat gets a nice little throw here. Keeps him in the corner. And the overhead, but the armor there from Displacer, that honestly might be some of the best armor in the game. You just get right out of there. They're whiffing now, and you're right behind them for big damage. Pressure here in the corner. Displacer Raiden finds an opening here. Ooh, tries to go for 3 of them. Doesn't quite connect. And that dive kick pickup here. LaoVenanT has the orbiting hat. Nice teleport there by Tekaruzute to get out of the corner at least. Teleports himself right into the corner though. This could be unfortunate. Not going to be enough to finish him. Uses the armor to get through the spin. Teleports on teleports from both these gentlemen here. Not able to get the down one conversion. That could have been the finish. Does find a hit. Big boot for the plus frames. And Tekaruzute, he's going to take round number 1. Quite the slugfest here between these two. Alright, orbiting hat. Let's teleport rip. Not able to get the follow-up to connect though. And this time we're going to see some big damage. Meter about to be available here for Tekaruzute. For a poke. It is half that life bar already gone. LaoVenanT hasn't been tapped once. Spoke too soon, though. Teleport on teleport. The dive kick's just hunting him down here. Goes for the hard knockdown. Sets up another orbiting hat. This is going to get Tekaruzute a little bit of positioning here, but he's got a huge uphill battle to make. Not going to happen. LaoVenanT will take the follow-up round. We do see, though, the Tekaruzute sitting on almost full meter. Now it will fill up here. The low kick will connect, or will miss, I should say. And here we go, into the corner. Gets the EX shocker, big damage into the restand, 41% with a throw to cap it off. Uses the EX teleport to get out of there, overhead into the orbiting hat. Oh, and that's an unfortunate whiff there from Tekaruzute. Big damage on those kicks here. Hard knockdown, more orbiting hat. The pressure will continue to mount. All right, another throw. Gonna send him into the corner here with this one. One more throw to go. The armor teleport gets him out of trouble. He does not have any meter to work with, though. But he finds the opening. I think that he might have gone for a throw tech attempt there. And because he blocked that first hit, but got caught with the follow-up. And that's going to be Tekaruzute taking game number 1. LaoVenanT sticking to his guns, though. Lao will be making another appearance here as we head into the woods.
Round 1, fight.
Right? Goes for the electric fly and just finds himself nobody's home. I think he was trying to actually call out the instant air dive kick, though, that LaoVenanT went for last time. Alright, good throw tech. Hands to yourself. Big whiff on the spin. And that is going to allow Tekaruzute to get some damage here. 36%. Opens him up again. Raiden having one of those incredibly fast and impressive jabs right there. You see a lot of that from Tekaruzute, the forward one. Beautiful response. Tekaruzute calling that out. The neutral jump punch.
Round 2.
And that is going to now allow Tekaruzute to expand his lead. Orbiting hat gets him in there. Okay, finds the spin. Teleport. Nice conversion here. Going to keep himself the corner positioning. Oh, and ends up cornering himself. And the poke out from Tekaruzute. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? On block. That is no good. And you see, like, Tekarazute's just running that string over and over again and getting a lot of mileage off of it. 34%. The throw not going to be quite enough, but it's going to be close here. Chip territory. And Tekaruzute just going to shut it down. Now sliding into game number 3. Busting out the classic skin. Now, is LaoVenanT going to switch off of the Revenant skin? Yes, he's had enough of being a Revenant, despite what the name would suggest. And we're going to be heading out to the jungle for this one. The stages actually matter here, though. They're not just background window dressing.
Fight.
And there's that instant air dive kick again. Wasn't quite close enough to get the follow-up or fast enough. I'm not really sure what the parameters are on that one, but it is going to be Tekaruzute taking an early lead here. Teleports, baits the wake-up. All right. Catches him. You saw that breaker attempt. Now he's just going to have to hold that damage, though. Was out of stamina on it. Goes in for low. And tried to get a little poke action to start something, but Tekaruzute with that neutral jump punch going to close it out now. Continuing to pull away. Halfway to victory here. Oh, okay. Spin connects, solid damage, goes in for the orbiting hat. The orbiting hat connects, but he's not able to get any of a full combo follow-up there. Just perhaps expecting that he would just get some chip, some block plus frames. All right, the breaker comes out. Goes in for the orbiting hat. This time, gets the conversion on the teleport. Overhead, into the orbiting hat, keeps it safe. And this should close it out with a side switch as well. Excellent presence of mind. So able to make that switch up here. You see Tekaruzute cornered, but Tekaruzute is cornered as Displacer Raiden, right? So it's a character that can really get out of jail quite frequently, especially when he's got meter. He can armor the teleport, so you'll have to really call it out if you want to prevent it. And now we see LaoVenanT getting his back pushed into the corner, manages to jump out of it. I guess another thing, too, with Raiden, he's also got great corner carry, right? So he can get out of the corner with the teleports, and he can send you straight to the corner with Electric Fly. LaoVenanT pouring on the damage. Orbiting hat tries to get out of the range of that Vicinity Blast, but it still will connect. This is going to be big. Spends multiple bars of meter on that. Is that going to be enough? Almost, but the chip will do it. Beautiful play by LaoVenanT, just really spending all that he had to make sure he was going to do some big damage on that amplified throw off the teleport. And there just wasn't enough left in the tank for Tekaruzute to armor out. It looked like he was trying to EX teleport out, but not happening. Tekaruzute will be sticking to the Raiden guns, though, here, as LaoVenanT, of course, keeps on picking Lao. No surprises there. Now, keep in mind, this is just like Exhibition First to Fives. My understanding is players are allowed to switch characters, so there's no guarantee we'll be seeing these two faces the whole time, but we're seeing a lot of them, and I'm loving it. All right, teleport throw. This time not amplified. Not going to get any extra damage out of it. Which, by the way, that teleport amplify, it costs, it's expensive, but you get really, really crazy damage out of it. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Dive kicks. 43% into plus, but he's got just so many armored options in Displacer. I think that Vicinity Blast he did right there is the generic one that all Raidens have access to, but he's also got the armored teleport too. I think the armored teleport won't be as good because the orbiting hat can still catch him after he gets out if you hit a normal on the armor and then the hat hits behind. So that might have been why he went for the Vicinity Blast for the multiple hits. All right, poke war. Going back and forth. That poke, oh man, they are just poking back and forth here. Big Boot is not going to find anybody. And there's the teleport getting caught by the orbiting hat behind him. Wasn't able to convert after, but it still is like something that the Raiden players have to be worried about. Continues to keep him locked in this corner here. Baits out the armor just too far away for a punish. I don't know if it has pushback. I think he backed up to get to that point. But then, you know, if you're going to block it at max range, you're not going to get a punish. Throw. Okay, poke connects. And those plus frames on the poke kind of guarantee that he gets to go for that forward one string. LaoVenanT wants this one, will spend his meter to stay alive. Unfortunately, he will not get his wish. And Raiden on the board here in game number 4. All right, orbiting hat to protect the entry. Plus frames off those big boots. It might depend on how high you are. My feel on that, though, is that is plus frames off the big boot. We got a controller disconnection here. Honorable play, though. It isn't ranked. You don't have to go right for the throat. Okay, big overhead launching this time. Gets the side switch. Not going to be quite as much damage off that one, but he does get the orbiting hat pressure, and he is going to make it count. Okay, armor. Plus frames now for Tekaruzute. Big connections here. Goes for the hard knockdown. Just maybe wants to get himself some space away from that corner. Teleporting all over the place. Here's a throw to try to even things up here on life bar. Not quite there, but this might be death. That EX teleport into the throw. Deadly. The Raiden versus Lao showdown continues here as we're going to head into the Deadwoods. And I believe that this is going to be LaoVenanT tying our set up here as well. So it is 2 apiece. Momentum now on the side of the Shaolin. Big damage. Orbiting Hat pressure to follow up. Tekaruzute having some trouble here. Does have meter. Hides in the teleport, but that Orbiting Hat, even if you manage to be behind him, it's got coverage. Okay, EX teleport. Nice. Interrupts the Orbiting Hat, that looked like. And this could do it, yep. LaoVenanT running things here. Maintaining some strong momentum. Alright, teleport to get out. Big opening here for Tekaruzute. Unfortunate drops. That run meter flashing as well. Out of stamina. Ooh, that's going to be a big punish. Okay, never mind. Maybe he didn't have the meter to go for it. So, spoke too soon. Cursed it. I'm pretty sure after that you can just do standing 4-4 though for just like big, silly, Lao damage. Spin whiffs. Not unblocked though, so he was able to recover in time. Looks under the throw. This is going to be pretty big. There's that 4-4. That double dive kicks 40%. Okay, this is an opportunity for Tekaruzute. Does he go for the shocker? The armor teleport will get him out. Armor on armor though. And Tekaruzute answering back. Tying it up here. Who will take the lead? Alright, big throw. The bunch of punches. The Ip Man. Okay. Nice avoidance with that teleport. He's going to get some full damage. The shocker will keep it going into the restand fireball. 41%. Not your turn. Overhead into shocker. Didn't want to spend the meter, though. Wasn't willing to fully commit. This time he catches him yet again, though. Wow. He's doing that mid-screen. I'll be honest. I've been watching Tekaruzute a little bit lately. I think that might be the first time that he's fully hit that. He's been dropping it a little bit on the third rep of it, but man, getting that in the mid screen like that is crazy and makes Displacer very deadly. So Displacer now gonna be locked in. We'll stick to Raiden. Raiden now has the lead though. Tekaruzute answering back, shutting down some of that Lao momentum, and finding an answer here that might start to work. Because Lao is looking real strong here. And that's the thing about these first to fives is the player adaptations throughout the duration of the set. MKX in particular ranked as first to 1, right? This is before they had done anything with like Combat League or... Oh man, Combat League's a joke. Let's not get into it, but... It is nice that it is not first to 1 anymore, at least. The one and dones are not great. Look at this, Tekaruzute on a tear here. The shocker, we are not done yet. Restand, fireball plus frames. And this might be chip territory. It absolutely is. We see LaoVenanT now in the corner. He's got 2 bars of meter. What is he going to do to get out of this corner? He'll set up the orbiting hat. Then he'll go straight for a teleport. Finds the opening on top of it. Big damage here. Hard knockdown. No orbiting hat set up there, though. Okay. Look at that. Excellent patience there from Tekaruzute. Plus frames. Off the boots. Tries to teleport, but Displacer having none of it. Teleporting all over the place. Raiden finds him. Okay, he went in for it. That's the thing. You do when you do the spin as Lao, you saw a couple of times LaoVenanT has let it just kind of whiff. But what you do when you let it whiff is they're out of range, you recover in time. So you expect, okay, he thinks I'm going to let it whiff. I'm actually going to move into him. And Tekaruzute not taking the bait. Won't end up mattering, though. LaoVenanT answering back in style with that EX teleport. Again, been getting some great usage out of that this set. All right, Orbiting Hat covers him. Can't sneak up on him now. Overhead, that is going to be a hard knockdown, though. This, however, is going to be big damage. There's going to be a breaker available for Tekaruzute right at the end, so the next hit he may find himself snapping out of it. Oh, nope, he's going to spend it on a armored teleport there. Didn't need it, but he did find a bit of an opening with it. Didn't need the armor, I should say. He needed the teleport. Do I have your attention? Another throw. Keeps him in the corner this time. LaoVenanT. Okay. Went for the teleport to get out of there. Oh, he was too far away. Tekaruzute still has a chance. Ducking the plus frames I like the tenacity. Tekaruzute had seen those boots coming too many times, so he ducks underneath it, but just wasn't able to get the full conversion there. And then LaoVenanT able to take it. So now Tekaruzute going to be making a switch here. Liu Kang stepping into the arena. Is LaoVenanT going to make a change as well? Not required to play Kung Lao, but compelled by his name, I would assume. And LaoVenanT going to be locking back in. Now, we saw Tekaruzute's Liu Kang in a previous first to 5 as well. He's got the instant air fireballs down. You're going to need to be very careful. Great opening here from LaoVenanT. Orbiting hat for the poke afterward. Now Tekaruzute's turn perhaps. Quick little throw here is going to get him some damage and some corner positioning here. And there it is, the forward 4 connects. Doesn't get the follow-up though off the Dragon Fist. I think at the right height you can get a little down 1 going. Go to the corner. Neutral jump punch connects, but he misses the follow-up. And Tekaruzute going to make him pay for that. Big fireball combo coming here. 37%. Is it enough? Oh, the fireball whiffs. This is Tekaruzute. Oh, okay, there we go. LaoVenanT had a little bit of a moment there, but Tekaruzute uses the armor to guarantee he gets the victory here. Now, he does lose his corner positioning with that drop, which is unfortunate, but LaoVenanT going to do him a solid and hop right back into corner form. Low. Okay, comes down with the boot. That is going to allow you to keep follow-ups going. It's not for plus frames. That's basically a jump in. Tekaruzute will spend some of that meter. Going to spend both bars of that meter for the armor and the launcher now. 33% on that. The armor back, though. LaoVenanT getting out of the corner with it briefly. New Dragon Kick interrupting the orbiting hat. He's trying to set those up. Uh-oh, this could be big. This could be the round. LaoVenanT catching him with that orbiting hat. That looked like a poke into it, but you just think, okay, I blocked the poke, it's my turn, and then you get caught by basically a stun move that gives them full combo. And should you block the orbiting hat, I don't necessarily think you get a bunch out of it. There's just a little poke hit, and it wasn't a punish. All right, neutral jump punch, gets the bounce, dive kick. Into the EX, gonna splat him with the double neutral jump punch. He went for a little follow-up. I don't know if he was ready. Maybe he kind of forgot. He was about to get a splat. There's the breaker from Tekaruzute, though. Does not want to see where this combo is gonna go. Big jump in, no meter, though. You heard that stamina. And this could be devastating here. Chip starting to add up here. Tekaruzute not a lot to work with, but this is a chance. Oh, and he unfortunately drops the combo again. Now he has the meter for the fireball. What's going to happen? Not quite done. Uppercut. Fireball in. Whoa. He teleported through that, and the fireball just, he ate it. I don't know if there's invincibility on that teleport. That looked like it should have done something. But unfortunately for Tekaruzute, Lao immune to fireballs. And he's going to get around that and take the lead. Now on set point here, if he can just close out this next match. All right, Dragon Fist. Instant air fireball. Trying to maybe call out some of this air mobility that Lao has. That is the, well, actually, remember, you can do the teleport from the ground, right? Yeah. You can do it from the air and the ground. It's not, like, required to do it from the air. Like most things, though, it probably is a little faster from the air. And it definitely was faster from the air in MK9, the game before this, where, I mean, they basically, like, changed the way that his teleport works. He used to go up and then come down from up, and now he goes down into the floor and comes out. And when he would jump and go up before, it was really hard to track him. LaoVenanT answers back, though. Fireball gets in the way. Orbiting hat. The armor after. This could be big damage here for LaoVenanT. Also has some meter. Orbiting hat. Yep, keeps it. Amplified one. Okay, Tekaruzute. Dragon Fist across the screen. Nice avoidance on that first fireball, but does find the shins exposed on the next one. Ports through, instant air fireball, unfortunately drops the follow-up. The orbiting hat, he's going to hit him twice there, and here we go. This could be big. I don't think he's going to be able to close it out off that, though. Okay, yep, there we go. Throw. Sends him straight to the corner. Tekaruzute in some trouble here. The overhead into another throw. This is going to be chip territory now. Ooh, and he tried for it. You saw that Tekaruzute wanted to swing with that forward 4, but Lao took to the skies, avoided it, and he'll get the closeout. So LaoVenanT going to take it 5-3 over Tekaruzute. Very, very excellent match there. I kind of like seeing somebody lock into one character the whole way, too. That's really fun. So congratulations to LaoVenanT for taking it, and that's going to do it. We'll catch you guys on the next one.